Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Monday, August 17th. Our prep for today, we're gonna start with 12 air squats. Feet are shoulder width, they remain flat. Try to keep your torso upright as you sink your hips down and back, nice and low. Arms forward for counterbalance, stand yourself back up, and repeat. Nice and slow and controlled. Trying to grease the joints here, get loosened up to perform a loaded variation of a squat later on. Number two, we're gonna get into a lunge and reach, stretching out our psoas and hip flexors. Take a big step forward. You can sink yourself down towards the ground as you reach way up. Stretch out that hip flexor, get down nice and deep. Come on back, switch sides. Lunge forward with the other foot. Reach up high and alternate left and right for a total of 6 reps per side. Finally, we're gonna do a lateral wall support. So you can set yourself up on a wall. I want a little bit of space between you and the wall. Bring your inside leg up and then fall into the wall, leaning at your hip and shoulder. And with a little bend through that planted leg, you're gonna push yourself into the wall aggressively, firing through the glute med here on the side of your hip. Push, 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 trying to activate those glute muscles. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds, then turn around, same thing, 30 seconds on the other side. We're gonna go through those 3 movements for 3 rounds. And that's your prep for today. All right, our strength for today, we're gonna start with a tempo goblet squat. So just like in the warm-up, feet are shoulder width, but we're gonna have a little weight here that we're gonna hold at our chest. Today I want a 3-second descent. So when you start going downwards, you're gonna count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 3 full seconds to get yourself down. And then come on back up at a normal tempo and then repeat. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, up. So we're gonna do that for 10 reps or more, depending on how challenging the dumbbell that you have is. Number 2, we're gonna do a supine position. So on our back, single arm dumbbell pullover. So you're gonna set yourself up, feet are flat, knees are bent. The dumbbell starts over top of one shoulder like you just chest pressed it, but you're gonna have a little bit of bend in that arm and try to maintain that bend in the arm as you reach down, moving only through the shoulder joint, tap the dumbbell head to the ground, pull it back over top of your shoulder and repeat. Try to avoid any further bending of the elbow like this. We're trying to avoid any triceps activity here, as much through the lat as we can. So elbow stays relatively straight, tap the ground, pull it back over top, nice and slow controlled tempo like I'm showing you here. Down, tap. All right. So you're gonna do that for 8 reps, switch sides, and do 8 reps on the other side. Finally, we're gonna do a Psoas Pillar, also from a supine position here. So you're gonna take a yoga block if you got it, if not a soccer ball or a basketball, something that you can fit in between your knee and elbow in this position here. So you're laying on the ground, bringing one knee up, foot off the ground, placing that object in between your knee and your elbow. And then the goal here is to squish that object aggressively, activating our psoas or hip flexor. And we're gonna hold that aggressive drive. We're gonna do that for 20 seconds, pushing into with our elbow and up with our knee. And you can feel that burn here in the hip flexor. Once you're done your one side, switch sides and perform 20 seconds on the other side. So those are your 3 strength movements. We're gonna go through those 3 movements for 4 sets, and that's your strength for today. All right, our Metcon for today, we've got a 16-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible in 16 minutes of 10 back rack dumbbell squats, 7 goblet squats, 4 per side single arm dumbbell thrusters, followed by 10 body saw planks. So your back rack squat, you're gonna take your dumbbell, hold it in the back rack, so on your shoulders, on your traps, and we're gonna perform a squat here like this. Right, a little bit more horizontal with your torso with the weight in the back. That's why we're changing up where the load is being placed. We're doing 10 reps here. Then you're gonna bring the dumbbell out in front of you and perform 7 reps of a goblet squat, right? Just like we did in the strength, but no tempo involved here. Just good, solid technique on your way down and up. Then you're gonna take the dumbbell and hold it over top of one shoulder. Perform a squat into a press. There's your single arm dumbbell thruster. So I want you to do 4 reps on one arm, switch sides, and perform 4 reps on the other. Finally, we're gonna get a little bit of a break for our legs and do a body saw plank. So on your elbows and toes, solid stiff plank position. Squeeze your butt, brace your core. You're going way on top of your tippy toes and then way back, trying to stay relatively horizontal with your body as you come on top of your forearms and get away from your forearms. Forward and back counts as 1 rep. You're gonna do that for 10 reps. And we're gonna cycle through those 4 movements for 16 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible. And that's your Metcon for today.